It's affirming, you know. It makes me realize, yeah, I was supposed to come here, and I was supposed to be in those movies, you know. And I can look back now and recognize that for what it is.
Want to play games, Pinto?
You're a red-ass Mexican greaser. You do it with your horse. Mexican greaser!
Come here, you little white chicken.
Here, greaser, come on, greaser, cut me in. Hey!
I was cast from an audition by Blake Edwards, the great comedy director of the Pink Panther movies. And the director of Young Guns called Blake Edwards and said, "What do you think about this kid?" And Blake Edwards said, "You'd be crazy not to hire this kid. Hire him." And he did, and I got this incredible part of Dirty Steve Stevens that people still remember. They still know all the lines that I said. They quoted to me about the chicken and the whole peyote sequence.
Hey, dog, did you see the size of that chicken?
And obviously for me, it was such a career step up to be in a movie that big, that early in my career. I love that movie.
Cases involve homosexual men who have had multiple and frequent sexual encounters with different partners, as many as 10 sexual encounters each night up to 4 times a week.
Longtime Companion is the movie, I think, in all honesty, that means the most to me. But it's so hard to be in a movie that actually has an impact on society. And that movie did. It told a story that hadn't been told yet, that we'd all been piecing together from newspaper articles and dead friends. And yeah, it's just crazy. We knew about the AIDS crisis, but we were experiencing it. What still strikes me about that movie is that it told 8 years of the history of that disease, from the moment this group of friends all read that newspaper article up to the current day. It was a unique structure, so it just told us about our friends, and it left us where we were. The way that movie ends is just as beautiful as any movie has ever ended, I think.
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing to say it this way, but you've sort of been, you know, the woman in my life.
You've been the man in mine.
More than any other movie, by far, that one is beloved by everyone. It's proven to us how hard it is to make a great romantic comedy, because there have been few great ones since then. And the amazing thing to watch with that movie is how it has stayed that popular. And even it's become more and more meaningful to people. That chemistry, not just between me and Julia, but Cameron and Rupert Everett, obviously was really the touchstone for that whole feeling on that movie. That was like a science experiment. That was literally like a chemistry set. It was just there. The minute we met each other, it was just great casting.
Michael!
I can't believe it, how lucky I was to be involved with that, and what an impact it had on my life as much as my career, too.
There's something real important I want to talk to you about.
What's that?
It's an investment opportunity. It's really exciting, and I want to get you in on the ground floor with me.
That's a particular favorite of mine, mainly because of the hair, to be honest with you. But that's exactly how that was written. Alexander Payne, who went on to make additional great movies, wrote it this way. Randall Herzl, bald on top, ponytail, and a handlebar mustache, enters the room or whatever. But he wrote it exactly like that. I shaved the entire top of my head and put a little wig on that just had a little bit of hair in it, but some in the back. It was like an extended mullet, but balding, by design. I was thrilled, but perhaps most thrilled when Jack Nicholson says, "And now you're marrying that dope." That to me, the fact that I was cast as a balding dope is still a point of pride. I felt like that was an important movie to make for the subject, and that would fall into the same category maybe as Longtime Companion. Trait of Innocence was about child sex slavery in Asia, and it seemed like something somebody should make, so I went ahead and did that.
Well, this is my fiance, Steve. You met him at the church?
Steve Herbebrecht.
Had to what?
Huberbrecht.
I never really got trapped into playing the same thing over and over again. Doing a little more of the villain coming up these days, or you know, edgier characters finally. But what I like most is doing being able to do both throughout and continue to play just the widest variety of characters. I mean, that's why they're called characters.